shortly. Please stand by.
I high-passed my hair. I finally removed the 300 Hairtz on my hair. Amazing joke, huh? Tuning into the fungus stream? That's one name I haven't been called before. Are you an M-logger? Yes, I am an M-logger. And a moduser, and an M-logger, and a keylogger. What? Here's your 20 bucks, please leave. All right, that's enough. That's a lot of clips. Congratulations on high-passing your hair. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me like please. Like I'm pleasing. Well, yeah, everybody knows that. I'm so hot. I'm pleasing to the eye. Everybody knows that. Of course. Even though you're a cute, yeah. Like I said, it's just my presence. It's akin to a volcano. Hey Jarrett, let's put that first phrase, the I high pass my hair. Let's put that towards the future, far future 2026 out of context compilation, huh? let's just put that aside. Just save it for the big moment.
In 2026, what makes someone a criminal?
Meganova! Utilize your legs to deliver a momentary vertical impulse to your body, delivering enough kinetic energy to temporarily overcome the force of gravity and lift your body off the G? Lift your body off the G? Lift your body off the G? Okay. Alright. Guys, we're working on Meganova. Again. And this time we're doing the first build-up, which I have some pretty cool sunshine planned, and the keyword is planned, because this is only gonna go one of two ways with absolutely no middle ground. Either everything is gonna flow so well that we will be done by the 2-hour mark, and then I'll have nothing to do but yap, or by the time we end the stream, no progress will have happened. There will have been no progress whatsoever. Those are the only two ways that this can go. And yeah, me hitting the G hard. Just I get it. The G. No. You sound like that one lady that like helps you pronounce words in English. That had like a series of like YouTube poops made. Hi, I'm Dr. D. That thing. You guys have watched it. Like, tell me you've watched it. Tell me I'm not the only one who has watched the Dr. D YouTube poops. Come on. Alright, it's Meganova time. Let's hit the G running. Shall we? Alright. Phil cometh before me. That was funny. Guys, I will show this on stream, okay? The only good use of AI ever has been this. This has been the only time in the history of mankind that artificial intelligence has been useful to advance our race, to advance scientific progress. This is the only time AI has been beneficial for the whole of mankind. Well, time to cancel. What? Why? I felt. Oh, that. No, but that's on you. FL comma. Okay, guys. Let's just play this. See where we're at, and we're gonna be working on this today. And with any luck, we will reach the star nuke. Right. So with any luck. Very optimistically, we would do this whole thing. I can definitely see myself like making it this far, the first 4 bars, in 3 hours, possibly the first 8, and then if it's 12, wow, that's like peak performance. That's like Olympics level like music producer. All right, let's just see where we're at.
Super, hyper, ultra.
And my idea for this first build-up is to do basically like we did with Codename Chords, where the first few bars are just like ambient anticipation, hype building, and tease the main rhythm theme of the first drop. So bow, so that ba 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 ba, right? For the first build up, just do with huge stabs, and just that last with a bunch of reverb, right? Right? And then again, right? So 4 times. And then, yeah, it's just, first drop. Let's go. Is this a back demo supposed to back? Yes. Actually, my plan was to release the demo song as a straight up single before the pack. So my original plan was just drop Mega Nova the song and then a week later drop the pack, right? I am second guessing that. I am reconsidering that plan, but yeah, it's just I thought of like giving the track a little bit more protagonism. But yeah. Ba, ba, ba.
Meet Modus.
Big impact here. Meet Modus. It's just Tokyo Machine saying meet Modus, as in meet, like get to know Modus.
Meet Modus.
And I extracted that from his stream. I think this is when he reviewed Codename Zemus Jealous, the track. The actual name of which I'm not gonna say today here on the record. Yes, this is Tokyo Machine, which by the way, we kind of have Toki like hooked to our reels, don't we? The master plan is all coming together.
Meet Modus.
Meet Modus.
Meet Modus.
Bass, something, pause, and then breakdown. Yeah. God, I would have finished this so bad. But today's not the day. than just like speed it up, than just get straight to drop 2. Yeah. This is rough. The mix is rough on this. Just forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Just that's just drop 2B in name only. How did you make the bases have so much fluctuation? I mean, it goes up and down the entire frequency range. Well, lots of zappers, that's for sure. A zapper is basically like you take the like tonal curve of a kick, which is just a very quick sine wave sweep, so like a pew. Now you speed that up a lot and you get a kick, basically, right? So it's just lots of zappers. There's lots of this, right? So it's just sine wave sweeps. And then for a lot of these, you just do like filters. In this case, it's a tape stop, and it's bounced, so I no longer have the automation. So it's just baked into the sample. Well, that's a long-ass sample, so this is just like probably some sound design session that I just picked that tape stop from. It's just tape stopped, so it's got that. And then when I reverse it, it's the opposite. It's so, yeah. Same thing. This is either a tape start or a thing I did with Wave Traveler. I'm not sure. Wave Traveler is this thing where you drag and drop a sample and you get to like pitch warp it, but you get an automation curve for how you want to pitch warp it over time, which is really cool. So check Discord. No, you have not. You have not. You have got to be joking right now. You have got to be shitting me right now. Give me a sec. Guys, the sheer velocity, the sheer speed, the sheer haste with which this human is fastest pencil in the West, probably the East, more like the East. But yeah, dude, mad, mental. So yeah, this is sans in my head canon now. It's just bop bop bump bop. I just hide some. Use the like hardcore kick from here. Just take this and just go bop 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 bop. It's just, this is fucking. It's bad. It's bad. He's the guy who draws the picture every time you put a prompt into Midjourney. Midjourney is not real. It's like that one AI company that like went bankrupt because they found out that it wasn't actually AI. It was just humans in India. And then 2 days later, you would get your AI, like your AI result. And it was just people in India doing it, like being exploited for it. Was just, man, the world. Anyway, we wanted to do the first build-up, and I wanted to have some impact, so let's see if we can get this done. Okay, so gate the filter here, so I can do a drum fill into the first build-up is the plan here. Or it's my concept of a plan. One more. Please play the rest of Drop B. It doesn't even, like... The reason I don't play it to the end is because the drums here are not even laid out. Like, this is just a copy and paste from before. So, it doesn't even end properly right now. It even has the old Pride snare, so yeah, it doesn't end properly. That's why I don't play it. The way it should end, it's just Meganova, and yeah, just like 3 big drum hits, and the last one is like a glitch, a big long glitch to end the song on. So yeah, or that's my idea anyway. So either, okay, instead of gating the filter, I could just add like shimmery arp, right? Bow, 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 bow. I could do that. So like speeding up, right? I could do that. Let's try it. Let's just do it first in 3x oscillator, and then if I get the urge to do some other type of sound with it, I'll just change the synth. But let me just get the pattern of it. I think I had some sort of bounced sample of an ARP here already. It wasn't this. Was it here? It might have been this. No, it wasn't. So, yeah, okay. Nah, it doesn't seem like I had anything here. I had a bell tree and then a bunch of shards, but this was already from the pack. Also, god damn it. Oh, that's just the ending of this. Okay. Okay. Time for a new ARP then. Okay. I'll just do it manually. I just thought about doing it like programmatically with the arpeggiator tool, but I think I'll just do my own thing here. This is ARP. And I don't need ARP before build up. Just simple and plain English. Ding dong, ding dong. So first, let's lay out the notes, and then we'll lay out the rhythm, the like pacing of the notes. Also, why is this 1 octave apart? We got the classic modus pluck saw square. But now it's gotta be. There you go. That is closer to the classic modus pluck. Dee da dee da. Dun dun ding dun dun ding. It just sounds like the 1-up sound. It's that's chip tuning. POV Bejeweled if it came out in 1987. I'm going to play some Bejeweled music now. Jared, I'm sorry. You know why. You'll know why. Oh, this is one long thing, and this music is like 2/10 for this. So, where was my Bejeweled 2 folder? Bejeweled 2, Beyond the Network. Yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm just gonna find one of them. Oh, because these are the stems. Okay, do I have the Bejeweled soundtrack somewhere? The like just full thing. Because I have stem outs of it. I have the Bejeweled soundtrack in stems. Because I just found the tracker file somewhere on the internet. I just downloaded them and opened them up and just exported stems from the tracker files. It was pretty cool. Bejeweled Twist soundtrack. Yes, please. Give me some of that Scotland sounds. Goated soundtrack. Absolutely goated soundtrack. A Bejeweled Twist soundtrack mix. Can I just get like a 3-hour mix or something like that? Not like a 30-minute version of one track. Just give me like just a medley, you know? Give me a sec. I promise this will be worth it. I promise this will be worth it. There is literally no mix. Wow, crazy. Insane. Let me just find it then. Find the right one. He's doing it again. I need a raise. Oh boy. It'll be for just this one ARP, okay? Just this one ARP. I hate this one. That's like the only one I just don't like a lot. What was this one that was da da dee da da dee da dee da dee? This one. Do 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 do. Just all right. I'll shut up forever on this stream. I'll never do something like that again. Bum 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 bum. So like triplets then. Bum 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 bum. No, longer than triplets. It's just such a banger, dude. Okay, we can start there. Ding dun ding dun ding dun ding. So like, just speed it up a lot, because this is gonna be a single bar. Actually, I'm probably gonna make that shorter. That's gonna help. That's gonna help for sure. I mean, what other production stream do you know of that plays Bejeweled music in the background? There is nothing like Modus Live. Just da 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 da. Yeah, dude. And then there's this one that went da dee da 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 dee 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 da da. That was also a pretty banger. I can play that next. Manual speeding up of the ARPs. Okay, that's a bit too long. Like too fast. Too much ramp up in speed. Sounds pretty good to me. And as you can see in the velocity, it's pretty uniformly spaced. And now I just map out the thingies. God, this is just such cool, like, background music to just do things to. Let's do it the opposite way. Let's just do it the opposite way. Ba-da-da. Ancient Observer, hello. We are making an ARP to Bejeweled music. How's that? Okay, let's start with short decay, long release, and end with long decay, short release. Let's do that. That sounds like a cool, like, reversal that we can do here. Get this out. For the time being. What if we speed this up? And then on the last beat, have it go down. Have it go, like, go down in pitch. Yeah, dude. Just octaves. Yeah. Okay, now, what can we do with this? Ah, it's so cool. It's just spacey. That like sync lead. Ooh, Blade Gunner. Not. I see what you did there. Sounds very Blade Runner indeed. Like just like long sustained drones to this. Hi Opal, we are producing ARPs to Bejeweled Twist music. Very quiet Bejeweled music, but maybe you can hear it with headphones if you try hard enough. And yeah, I got that in the background just to make the weight a little bit more fun. Okay. Let's just try turning this into a pluck. That didn't work out, did it? That didn't work. Well, maybe it's because it's an octave lower than usual. I am now taking over this live stream. This stream will be 7 hours long. Hi, Clanker Kill. What? That's just what I don't like is the detune. There's just Clanker Kill indeed. Like, it's got a charm to it, but I think it probably has to do with the detune. Aha! I might just automate the detune on that ARP. On its way. Da, da, da. But now, there's one little problem here. Now that I automated the decay and release time in 3x Oscillator, but now this is Dune, and it's got a different thing. So I pretty much just have to link those automations to here now. So DK, just moved around, last tweaked, link to controller, and I link it to DK time. Move around, release, so FL memorizes that as the last tweaked, and then just release time. Let's see how that fares. Nothing happened. Awesome. Don't you just love it when nothing happens? Absolutely nothing happens. And here's the thing. It's telling me it's linked, but it's not doing anything. Maybe it's just... So, oh, because it was in pattern mode. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me, dude. 500 billion IQ here. Whoa. Ooh. I just need it to go straight down. What if I just go for C? Boom. There you go. So that last hit, we make it lower. We make it quieter. So there isn't so much bass toward the end. So the kick that hits right up next can just poof, cut right through. Have you ever used the knob button, bottom left of the time panel, to automate third-party plugins? Bottom left of the time panel? Bottom left of the time panel. So like, oh, here, this, like multi-link to controller? I have not, but maybe I should. It's just that this is all I've known, and this is all I've known to do, and I've just always done it like this. And whenever I've been doing something one way for so long, it's very hard to get me to switch. So, so yeah, I know about this. It's just that I never really bothered to use multi-link to controllers. Hair Highpass is wild work. Thank you. I got my hair high-passed indeed, because it was getting too cluttered. There was too many Hairtz. Yes, you can click it. It turns on, then turns three knobs as you want. Right click, create automation clip, and it will create multiple automation clips for every knot you tweak when it was on. That's sick. Now that you mention it, I might just like try to start using it. Okay, we can pause the Bejeweled music for now. Let's just try it in context. Okay. That ARP, first of all, that ARP has to be just front and center. It just has to be fucking present. Oh my god. There's just so many tracks before this. I have to move this somewhere else. This is just too much. There's like just the first half of the mixer, a big fucking space for the other arrangements, and then the second half of the mixer. Dune, ARP, Dune, not to be confused with Lisan Al Gaib. Dune, ARP, before the build-up. You know me? You know me? Oh my god, I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. I just, oh my god. It's crazy, dude. Others, hello. I salute you for not mauling that guy in Tokyo's chat like 2 weeks ago. I understood. Luckily, I understood before it was too late. Diffuse! Okay, let's just process this. Oh, and we were gonna detune the sound as well, right? We had another automation just for that, yeah. It's still called 3x oscillator. Dune ARP before build up. Just call things for what they are. Okay. First of all, that bass is gonna just vamoose. There's some mid highs here I would rather not have. I just told my housemate the fuse turned off and you immediately said diffuse. I got dude, the level of like mental connection that we have is just guys, for those of you that don't know, Xylo and I on Token Machine streams, every single time we have some like it's like a feedback tip or something, we just say the exact same thing at the same exact time. And I keep telling Xylo, get the fuck out of my head. Honestly, it's getting dangerous. Just wait till I like Doctor Who my way to your home. I'm gonna like Thanos snap myself in under your bed. It's just fucking hell. This was the scariest one yet. Maybe I am indeed a construct of your imagination meant to scare you into overcoming your worst fears. And no, I'm not. Who am I kidding? Ah, majestic. Okay, just a little bit of reverb, because this is just dry as fuck. You are not real. You're just a piece of my mind. Yeah, that's what you think. Pretty colorizer. Pretty colorizer. Yes, colorizer. Get it? Because colorizer? Just bad joke. Man, I would marry this plugin if I could. This fucking plugin, dude. I would marry Toroverb if I could. I'm just thinking of recording it with the tail from a previous repetition of the ARP. So like, play it once, let the tail ring, and then replay it with the tail from the prior repeat, right? Yeah, let's go for that. No? There you go, with a at the beginning. That's the strat. That's the play. Don't pause. Press play. And then just, there you go. No. I've been really liking M Charm Verb lately, kind of a great all-in-one reverb for what I need. Yeah, it's just, I have a couple of reverb choices. Pro R is the neutral one, just whenever I need a reverb, no questions asked, just reverb, like like textbook reverb. I'll use Pro R, and then Tora Verb is the aesthetics. This is the vibe verb. After 12 years of using FL, I still can't learn the shortcuts, even though I really want to. There's just a few shortcuts that I have that are the ones I use. The most. Basically, like Control B, you know, for like duplicating samples. That's like top one. And then say you want to reassign this to a mixer track, like here, for example. I've got this sample and it's not assigned to the track that I want. I'll just click on that track in the mixer. I'll just go Control L, and that automatically gets assigned to the track that I. Well, this time it got assigned to its own track because, of course, my demonstration just has to end horribly like that. Maybe it's just because I clicked away from the mixer accidentally. But yeah, you pick a track and you go Control L, and it automatically gets assigned to the track that you have selected in the mixer. So there you go. Reset all these. I just click the track text under the this automatically assigns it to a new track. But say you want to assign multiple sounds to the same mixer track. This is how I do it. Okay. Okay, now this is in its own thing. I can get rid of the Tora Verb. It's already been EQ'd. Most useful one to learn is swapping tools, draw, brush, stretch, but I can't learn them. The thing is, the shortcuts for these are only usable if you don't have typing keyboard to piano turned on. I always have this turned on, so the P, B, D, and all those shortcuts just don't work. Like, I'll press P, and it plays the note, right? So yeah. So in FL Studio you cannot change the shortcuts, at least from what I know. There's no way to change they're just like they're there and you have to learn them. So would I like to be able to customize them? Probably yes. It's not something I'm too fussed about at the moment. Like, FL has bigger problems right now. Like make unique, they have to delete that shit. They just have to delete the concept of make unique forever, and then just add batch render. They do those two things. And just I'm going to like personally fly to their office, like personally thank them, because it's long fucking overdue. Batch render, like just being able to select what you want to render, and then you just add a render job. Right? Job 1, render the first 5 tracks. Job 2, render this track but not this one with these effects. Job 2, right? And then you just basically like DaVinci Resolve has. The batch render thing in Resolve is just goated. It's so good. But I would like to be able to do that in FL Studio, because it would save me so much time when exporting stems. I would just tell it, hey, export this with these effects, go, and just batch render, and I can just leave touch grass while my computer takes 7 hours to render stems for this like 300 mixed track song. And then just make it unique. I can't fucking stand it. Like, I used to like it, but then I tried all the DAWs. I am somewhat fluent in Cubase, and I know a little bit of Studio One. And it's just every clip, you just have the peace of mind that nothing you change here will affect what happened 2 minutes ago on the track, like 30 bars, 30 bars earlier, right? So yeah, you just have that peace of mind. I always use Make Unique. Yeah, but then they've been adding features that don't require Make Unique, like the clip fades. You can do clip fades on 2 different instances of the same clip, and that doesn't require Make Unique. You can also do pitch stretching now without using Make Unique. And it just, you can feel it. You can feel it. It's just better. Like, just, dude, imagine you're doing vocal edits, and you're doing micro edits on, like, individual words for a vocal feature. Do you have to make unique every single word, every single clip of every word in the vocal track to be able to micro adjust the pitch? Brother, no. No, just do not. So the moment I saw that pitch stretching without Make Unique was going to be a thing, I was like, oh my god. Finally. It's just, finally, Obamium. It's just, if they remove Make Unique, I'll be pissed. Nah, dude, you'll get used to it. Like, just try any other DAW and like come back and tell me. Because just having the peace of mind that what you do right now will not accidentally affect this clip that you had like 30 bars earlier. Just, it's good. It's good. And just like me, I'm currently doing a lot of vocal mixing for Post 10YP, and it's just such a godsend to be able to micro adjust the pitch of individual words without having to just make unique every single syllable, and you end up with like 40 clones in the picker panel of the same vocal track. Just, man, you can feel it. But I thought you mean just not being able to make, yeah, no, it's just like you do this, it's already made unique. That's what every other DAW does. No extra RAM usage. You just, this clip gets treated completely independently by default. It's just, you duplicate a clip, now they're 2 different clips. That's what I would want to happen. Right? And yet we don't. It's just, yeah. At least our DAW doesn't look like I mean, Bitwig doesn't either, and Bitwig has this. Bitwig doesn't need to make unique. The panda is here. Hello, panda. He's a panda. You're a panda. Okay. I just stopped the yap. I must stop the yap. Okay, and then we just do this. Yeah. Or at least that's what I'm feeling right now. Okay. No bass on the end of that phrase. There's tons of reverb here, isn't there? That's not it. Hello? Okay, then I just have to mute all this, basically. Yeah. There's still stuff. So, oh, okay. Gotcha. There you go. No, we gotta turn this down. See? The fact that I have to do this just to be able to do this without having this volume automation affect this or this or this or this, right? This just I would like to be able to do that. The only thing I really wish I could take from FL Studio to every DAW is Edison. Dude, not the piano roll? And not the piano... this is the greatest piano roll on any DAW. The piano roll is a big reason why I still use FL. It's just so quick. Like, just, man. I really like Bitwig's piano roll, honestly. Huh. Interesting. Just... like, Bitwig's piano roll is basically the same as Ableton and Cubase and Studio One. They have very similar, like, approaches to piano rolls. And it's just so fucking slow, dude. I find myself, like, taking triple the time. 3 times as long. Thrice as long. to, like, get the same idea down. And here it's just pop, 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 pop. Just, you know? I mean, part of it could be that I am already used to this, whereas I haven't used the others. But, like, I didn't have that same feeling when I first got into FL Studio either. So, like, I first got into FL Studio, and I just... the piano roll was, like, an instant hit for me. Okay, sidechain trigger. Wow. Now, let's see if we can find some sort of growl that we already have that could fit here, and then if not, we'll just make a new one. I think there was... I'm not sure. Maybe here? There's nothing there. I'll definitely take the sub bass though. And then this is for the first staff hits. That's the idea. Now, what sorts of cool bass jams do we? Oh, we got a ton of basses in there. That's a lot of Rand amps. Because I had 2 cents. I'll take this and then I'll stretch it because I'll get more girth and a longer sample as well. This is 7 semitones, yeah, because it's a 5th down. Ooh. And it even lines up with the ba ba ba. Boom ba ba ba. Sick. Awesome. Okay, we need something else. I think Bitwig makes theirs faster by adding the tools to 1 to 6 on your keyboard. You can hold it down and it will go back to select once you let it go. Interesting. Why are all these muted? Please. Bomb. Hey, one more shortcut. Alt M to mute. Shift Alt M to unmute. That's another one. Cool sounds, am I right? All of them going to the pack. Well, the best ones anyway. The like best variations of it anyway. Yeah, all these like the bloopers are not making it to the pack. Why wouldn't they just make Alt M do both functions? That's a fair question. That's a totally valid crash out. I remember these sounds you do. I'll probably use this as well. Let me just throw that in there. More? What's this? That's a long ass one. I'll use this for the steps for the ba boom ba. Yeah? What's this about? Ooh, that's a lot of low end. Wow. This is what the TikTok kids might call jazz. When it sounds like trash, just call it jazz. Trash, jazz. Jazz. Traz. Ah, yes, it's Traz now. That's just spectral gated. Maybe if I can filter out those resonances up there. Wrong sample, I think? No, it's the right one, okay. In fact, they're here. Okay, here's a way cleaner version. Let's just use that. Bum! Dude, I keep having this bug in FL where I'll click on a sample, so it'll select that, and then it inserts something completely different the other way, and then I'll go here and I'll click, and then it'll like drop a different sample, and I still haven't fixed that. Too gnarly. If I reverse this though. Yeah. Somewhere in there. We'll figure it out. Mousepad with buttons is clutch. It is. Sometimes. Okay. What are these outliers? For some reason, that's in there. That's got stuff now, huh? Oh, and is this the one where we did the ride? No, this is where we did a clap, I think. But then we just we failed spectacularly, and then we tried again, and then we succeeded, or something like that. I think this is where I morphed. Yeah, because I used a morph between this.
Mega Nova.
And then this came out. So, yeah. Okay. We got our palette of sounds, Bob Ross style. So now we're just going to draw this little happy tree in there. And he's just going to be hanging around there. so now just take your like newly acquired phthalo blue waveform. Reverse this. Is this a little sharp, or is this just me? That was about 30 cents too sharp. I hear a click. That's okay. Because we have yet to do this. No clicks now, huh? Just let me figure out the pitch first. Just like step by step. Like I'll first figure out the timbre, and then I'll like clean up the things. Just like trying to do everything at once, you'll just end up like half-assing everything. Wow. About that's a fat sub. And I'm going to filter this for sure. This one is going to get filtered, and then where's this one going? Track 38. Okay, so it's a different track. Just have this. Oh yeah. Automation value. Ooh, that's a long ass automation clip. I forgot to do that. Cause now if I do that, here. All right, brother. No slap back. That's it. And then the other boy, we need to put a filter on those bad boy. Wow. But this filter is going to be longer, so. And this will have a slapback. Okay, I need some sort of other layer. I need a grittier, more vocal just more prominent, because this right now is a cool sustain, but it's a little bit static. Like there's not a lot of there's just not a lot of authority to it, you know. I just need a big, like, massive FM type stuff. So maybe, just maybe, we can do some sort of like Growlzilla type stuff. I think I had Growlzilla like patch for Serum 1. Hey Modus, what's up? Hi Vizio Beats! Hello to all amazing people on the chat. That's what you like to see. What's it like to growl? I think I know where this is from. No, I want something even more, with even more authority. Just wow, bow, bow, bow. I have this preset called the Ultimate Agente 001 Counter. Who's Agente? I never knew him. Oh, this is where we got the yeah. This is where we got the wumps. User OG Growl base? Is this it? This is it. Not sure why I called it OG Growl. But we just need that. You need a hyper growl. Do I? I think I just want to go like gritty FM type sound, not like washed out like metallic watery thing. Yeah, who's Agente? That man has ceased to exist. I mean, yeah. We'll just put this here. We'll just make a whole nother track for it here. Insert one. Growlzilla copycat. Because that's just what it is. Let's not fool ourselves. Okay. Wow, bow, bow, bow. Okay, what else can I do? Maybe on all pass. It was called diffuser. Wow. That like completely changed the sound. Why did that happen? Like what? That's such a massive change. Maybe it's because of this? I don't know. Filter 1 into filter 2, and then that one is the main. Now. Honestly, I don't even need this to be that bassy. A hyper growl here would go harder. I'm imagining it. Maybe I'll combine the two, or maybe I can morph the two. Be nice. Worth a shot. Control C that. Feel like we got it. Now we just have to process it. This in particular. I would maybe need to stereoize this a little bit. I mean, the width thing worked for the white noise, but maybe not so much for this. It's kind of sounding to me like an auto pan. So maybe just... Oh, that's weird. That's strange. But this. Now this is sounding stereo. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. You know, of course. Of course. We got a oct. Okay, what else? Let's hit it with more more diffuser type stuff. Before the OTT. And then just destroy that shit. Maybe if I just really boost the low end. It'll respond better to asymmetry. Not really, no. I mean, that's all I really need. Do I quickly send you a hyperground sample in F that I'm thinking will work beautifully? Sure. Okay. Wow. Just give that just authority. Just fucking... Yeah. I'm honestly considering just doing a manual peak bell. Just doing wow. Wrong EQ. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. This detune is killing me. Okay, I gotta fix that. Because it is sounding... Oh. Maybe it's that. It was that, okay. Now this goes here again, and just fucking... manual bell type thing. Might need to tame it just a bit, but I sent the preset too. Okay, I'll see if I can figure it out. That's very clipped. That's gonna need some cleaning up. Too clipped for my taste. Let me see. We can just... I won't close this just in case. And then I'll go... You sent an FXP preset, so it's for Serum. Right? Or is it... I think it might be a Serum 1 preset, because it's an FXP, and Serum 2 now only accepts Serum preset files. Right, so just go low preset. Yeah, it takes FXPs. So, take this, put it here. Okay. From the Black and Yellow remix. Brother, no. Get that distortion out of my sight. Much better. It's just... It's still being heavily clipped, isn't it? That's a bit more like it. There's like some noise. Yeah, just get that out. And then if I need more high end, I'll just high shelf that. Okay, so this is the hyper growl that the Zam Xylo, you made this? They call me the comedy king. I make the funniest jokes. This has to go here. So much 2K. We don't even need the sub, do we? Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh. Okay. Boom, boom. This I gotta filter. This is the Zamzalo, you made this. And this is the Growlzilla, but it's AU5 dus. What a fucking menace. What a fucking menace. There's just so much space here. Brother, why? Brother, why? Mom, I just need a big resonant mom. Don't brown. Wow. Or just brown. Just resonated thing. Just like a pan, but for a growl. Growl pan. Gran. Release the B-Box version in the deluxe edition. Yeah, bro. Wow. Great. No, I don't like that. That could be cool. If I compress this. That. But the thing is, if I want to do ba-bum-bum, then I would be doing the E flat, the bum, twice. Bum, 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 bum. And I don't want that. So, okay. That's pretty cool. It just goes from a... what's the sound you're trying to make here? Well, I already have most of it. But it's just, I need something else. Mm-hmm. That might just be it. The thing is, I don't need another growl. I don't need another growl. Where? I like that ringing. Let's combine this with whatever. Stop. Okay, play it, and then just... That's enough. Okay. Let's just take this whole thing. Drag it here. All these automations need to go down to automation hell. Automation hell. Just this down. And there. And there. It's just fucking, you get a one-way ticket to automation hell. Wow, very appropriate sound. I just hit whatever on the board. THX with but metal. We have THX at home. Why haven't I thought of high passing this before? The thing is, I might have thought about it, but the thing is, it starts with a nice F sub, so. I still have yet to add the tom fill there, so no worries. Let it ring. Get it? Because let it rip, but it's reverb, so let it ring. I'm funny. By the way, all of this has to be sidechained. I have sidechained none of this. Criminal. Actually criminal. Okay. I have to get the bass out of this, dude. It's just not it. Okay. Since this is already a mixer track that I'm probably using some other stuff on, I'll just do this. And then just call this high pass. In its song with this position, 0, and then just turn it on the build up. And now we just add the disperse sauce, which is going to be the better sub. Okay, and this we need to filter. I'm gonna add stuff in between those core hits. But what? So I thought about it last week, I'm pretty sure. It's just I haven't figured it out yet what exactly I'm gonna do. But I kind of like how it starts stop. It's just bum 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 bum, you know? But I will admit there's probably an argument to be made about adding something else in there. Tiny ear candy water drops maybe. But I've already just done that with like codename chords. Down, 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 down. I've already done that with codename chords. I don't know. So like. Let X be a mega nova sample. We multiply it by the diameter of the rings of Saturn. And then we derive the eigenvalue of that particle. And then we... has the LFO tool already ended here? Yeah, I had an automation here. Yeah, that. So just turn this up an octave. What's this original sample? Oh, Ultra, okay. I just mangled that beyond all levels of recognition. Let's see. But then, this is because I have a multiband delay. At exactly that value. So... have to just nail it. That might be it. Minus 8.62%. Exactly. Okay. Bow, bow, bow. I'm already getting massive Sector 5 vibes from this. Bow, dun, dun, bow, da, 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 da. I think we said this last week as well, but it's just true. It's just not quite tuned. Dude, what if I just bounce? I'll just bounce this version. Oh, is this because I reversed the sample? No. What happened here then? Oh, yeah, it is true. I reversed it. I see. Wait, no. No, that's not it. Did I not make this unique? What the heck? Oh, I see. Because there's another one here. Completely didn't see that. Now... Where's the LFO tool automation for this? It's after that section. That section, yes. I have a song that has core stabs just like this. And in between the hits it says LLI. Xylokill. Luckily 8 letters for 8 stabs. Well, I'm not so lucky here. Five letters is just... Well, I should have thought of that when I was coming up with the name. I should have thought of this one edge case scenario 12 years into producing music. Did you know one of the Termination admins made a multiband delay? That's crazy. I want to meet him. So he can like get me into the power users list. Okay, I'll just record this. It'll be better for everyone. Actually, it might be better if I just don't have the fade out, the fade in at all. Dub Switcher, crazy. He's the person behind the main concept and work on that plugin. This sounds a lot like the Canopsia Razor from Supernova. It's not the same, I think, because 2019 was Canopsia. I don't think multiband delay was around at that time. It was a thing then. Bass Canopsia. Where were the Canopsia Razors? Where's the Canopsia stuff? I'm opening Supernova. Where are they? Superverb here. No, it's not that. It's bass Razor, Canopsia Razor somewhere. Yep, wow, like that. Don't even know. FX Canopsia Razor. Yeah? Sounds a lot like that. It's probably the like same foundation. Multiband delay came with FL21. I've lost count, dude. The thing I like about this is that it has like an octave above it. It's like a double octave razor. But now I can just... Oh, that's messy. That's messy as fuck. Nah. Forget about it. This is just... Figure that out later. You've heard yoy. Now hear yeah. Okay, we were about to filter this, weren't we? Just get it out as soon as possible. Why does this have so much mids? Honestly. Needs to be that. Fuck that. Get that out of my sight. Okay. Nice. It's almost like a tubular bell, but like a more synthesized. I wanted to say that so much though. So yeah, I just nuked that. Boom. It'll probably benefit from this being a shorter growl. So 1/4 beat, just move all this 1/4 beat earlier. Okay, actually I'm especially interested in only the ring having reverb. Only the like the tubular bell-esque layer. Only that having reverb. Let's try that. Might be too excessive, but if you fluttered that resonant ring to the sub, it'd grit the fuck out. I don't want grit though. I want clean. Like gritty but clean. I don't want like just noisy fuzz. That's just not very modus-esque of me. This womp thing, this slap back. Just that tiny bit. Microtonal bass, brother. Yeah. Bass also has to be shorter now. Okay, zapper. But like reverb zapper. Okay. Zap's not fast enough. Need the zap to be faster even. Oh, it's... Okay, I think I know the thing. It's just the glide is like too linear. I need the glide to be like this instead of this. Boom, boom, boom. Just, yeah, with a bunch of bass. Actually, let's try something here. Bum, 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 bum. The problem with this subsample is that there's tons of rumble after the initial hit. So I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. I'm gonna use Pro R. Pro R? RX. R. Okay, it's because of the R. Man, the dyslexia is hard. Okay, modus samples. I think it was an ultranova where the dispersos was. Base. It is not. It's in hypernova. Okay. Hypernova. Okay, I'm gonna use RX. And as I feared. Let me just show you this. There we go. Okay. RX. Oh boy, that's a big window. It's a big window. Okay, hear me out. This is the like spectrum image thing, and as you can see, the F will live around here, but then past it, it's just tons of trash. So I'm gonna just try to spot where the F is, because and just anything below that, fucking yeet. What the hell? We'll just yeet. Like, we don't even need the... what note is F0 exactly? I just need to check real quick with the EQ. Give me a note. That's 43.654 hertz. So anything below that, we just don't need at all. 43.6. So 40 and below, we can just yeet. Oh, because it's a C. Okay, the original sample is a C. I get it. Okay, but then the original C, what is it? $32.703. Okay, 32.7. So just 32.5 is this. Just maybe. Okay, it retained, definitely retained the C for sure. Okay, now let's just do, let's just export this as a different sample. Reverb, I'm sorry. Arrest this man. It's not that I used reverb, it's just that the filter that I used for this was just, it just did that. Perceive not on it. No, don't do that. Don't do that either. Okay, wave. Disperse has heavy sub C RX. It's the RX'd variant. Second is a Pro R. Oh, yeah. Let's Pro R this bitch. So now, when I add the dispersors, the cleaned up version of dispersors here, should be a cleaner low end down there. You see the how the waveform changed there? How that tiny little like bunch of trash just got like corrected in there? No, it's not as bad. Not so high end. No. We had another thing here. I mean, we could just use different samples here on the pack. Ooh. This is from Codename Chords as well. I like the middle hit here. In fact, like as a double hit. Boom boom pow. Yeah. Okay, so get rid of this. There's a disparity. This one is way cleaner than this. Yeah, first hit shorter. No. Ding dong bang. That's just what I want. And maybe add some sort of layers to like help differentiate. But that's what I'm in the process on. Straight up. Ooh! Ooh! That's good. That's good. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. I just need something else. I need more grounds, honestly, in the pack. Maybe it doesn't have to be just a growl. Maybe it can. There can also be chord in here. That's not Mega Nova, is it? Like sonar pluck type thing. With a big resonance. And then a pad. Nah, it just has a tiny D in there. Tiny natural D note. Oh. How about Mega Verb? I could use this for the second one, for the second dun dun bum. Then use a fourth in there. Use a sustained fourth. Let's try that. Oh, now it has that seventh for some reason. But you change that D note with retune, but it's not. It just never works the way I envision it to work. It's like it works, but it still leaves some remnants in the spectrum. It's not like perfectly clean. So it's still just best to just find a better source sample instead of like trying to like shoehorn it in there. I like that. Just no bass, please. We have bass at home. I like that. I want that E flat to be just fully prominent in there. Okay. Make a verb. Stab. Build up. That's not perfect, but you have more prominent layers, so it's mostly covered. From experience, I'm not sure about that. In fact, from experience, when I layer it, it becomes even more apparent, at least to my ears. Yeah, it's just I can now hear the resonance among the harmony. I can hear the odd one out now, and it just never it'll never click until I fixed it. It's the opposite for me. I see. Okay, so let's put that in there. Bow, bow, bow. This has to be a pluck. Maybe a little sharper even. It's gotta be strong, dude. Shorter. It has to be a long ass reverb. Something like that. Can I just add attack? Or I should probably just do this with the growl stab, but that's basically how I would want the. But I think I'm gonna wait till I add a growl layer in here to decide whether I should just add more attack to the growl, to the chord. Mega verb intro. Intro. It's build up stab. Okay. Bum. This needs more protagonism, dude. And then less mids. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, the low mids. Yes. Yes. That's sick. SoundCloud has died. Maybe, just maybe, this time they'll get their shit together now. Obviously, I'm joking. Don't you just love enshittification? This double stab is sick. Boom, boom. This is really cool. I like this a lot. Okay. All the clouds. Is it another cloud flare fuck up? Could be. Woo! Okay, more sub in there. Yeah. Yeah. Is this sub stereo for whatever reason? Did I just? Let me see. Let me investigate here. Not so much. But still, I would definitely like to just sight high pass that up. That's the stuff. Jesus! That's the stuff. There's some ringing here. Is it because of this? It might be. HQ enhanced. It is. There's a lot of EQing to be done there. This growl is very tame, and then this is super bright. Let me see. Why not just reverse kick? Let's try that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the like whoosh that I was after. That's the slap that I was looking for. Okay. Need some sort of like shimmer build in there. Shards. I'm already using the bell tree here. Okay. Yeah, I just need something up top there. Yeah, the wow. Yeah. Okay, that tiny fade out helped. Don't bong. Just a little bit of silence, so the growl right after just. Okay, down. Bong. It is another clap for fuck up. Oh, to the point where their status web page doesn't load. Oh boy. Well, I don't know about you, but it sure seems like their servers are now in cloud flames. That's how bad the joke was. You gotta get one that fits YouTube. But there is no disconnect protection screen on YouTube. So the one that fits YouTube is no screen at all. In context, there is? Which one is it? Just because the disconnect protection I have is just the loading circle. It's the connection errors. Oh. You're right. I see. That could happen. Let me think about it. Okay, this is starting to take shape a little bit. The high end on this, a little bit of it has to go though. That. Just a bit smoother overall. I'll see if I can find a high quality one for you. Thanks. Where is everyone that was here on Saturday? Huh? Where's all the feedback junkies gone? Where's all of them feedback junkies went? Okay. With the core layer, it's fire now. Now it's fire. Let me just filter this now with that very gentle modulation X filter. Oh! Yeah! This is it. Just leave that sub bass hanging in there. Yeah! Yeah! And then we just add hats in there. Done. Yeah, dude. Yeah! Okay, now we just need to fatten this thing. Massively. I'm going to bring this somewhere else. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro is right. Okay, we need to fatten this. Fatten. Fatten. Fat 10. Fat 11, this thing. Well, we basically need to like boost back all the ranges that are just that have been notched out. Hermano, ¿qué es esta locura? Nope. What? Why is it suddenly not being on? What? What? The automation just unlinked itself? Strange, but true. Hi. I am about to send an email to club so I can play Tunis. Wish me luck. Good luck. I wish you the best of fortune in your journeys and your empresses. What? Patcher. My phone just fucking humst dereth. Oh, it's Elokill. Ah, okay, I see. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Frequency splitter. We need a frequency splitter. Effects. Frequency splitter. Speaking of Joey, no me respondió para nada. I'm sorry, mate. Try Danny, though. Wait, like it's it. Are we talking about the Joy, the Joy, Nurse Joy? Wow, my like Pokemon thing is getting bad. Are we both talking about the same Joey? The Spain Dubs one? Just to clarify. Because in that case, you should try Hyper Beam. You should try Danny. He's the like main organizer. Joey's just like a hype man and like ambassador to the event, but the main one is Hyper Beam. Bonus points if you can send them like your heavier stuff, because like Spain Dubs is more about the like darker, heavier side of dubstep. Like they like their colors, but you know, just you know. Where is my frequency splitter? So it just what the? It just inserted outside of the patcher? Oh, that's just evil, dude. What the fuck? I right click here, add plugin, open plugin picker, frequency splitter. It opens outside of patcher. What the heck? That's a major bug. The thing is, earlier today, like right before the stream, I just updated to like the like latest like hotfix patch version. So what if I don't use the plugin picker? Oh, it specifically has to do with the plugin picker. I can totally tell them about this on on the forums. Maybe I should finally dust off my forum account, which I haven't posted anything on for like 70 trillion years. Maybe finally to notify them about something. Hey guys, you gotta choose in the yeah, so it's like I right click in Patcher, I go add plugin, and then under the effects section I go open plugin picker. Then I just search for it and it opens outside of Patcher. That's a bug. That's a big bug. Hey, maybe you can tell Dub Switcher about this? Just saying. Just thought we would leverage our connections. Okay, so this is the lows, right? Yes, the lows go unfettered, just unfiltered. And then the mids go to a Serum 2 FX with Bode. Let's try that. Okay, so Xylo, basically the I'll just like share screen. Like share the entire screen. So you can just see the whole thing, see what I'm after. Okay, this is my whole thing. So now I should just be able to. There you go. Okay, so now you can actually see the context menus and all that. Okay, so the flow to replicate this is you right click, add plugin, effects, open plugin picker. The plugin picker, the thing opens. I type in my thing, frequency splitter. It's over here. You just can't see it. Just okay. I'll just freaking there. Okay. Right click, add plugin, effects, open plugin picker. Like when you do it here, that works. It's here where it fails. So frequency splitter. Frequency splitter. It's opening and it opens not here, but outside as an external effect. Right? That's the thing. That's how to replicate it. You can just straight up clip this if you want. So okay. Lows, your applying context menus and organization hell. It literally doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter because of the way that you mean the right click menu itself. Yeah, that's a mess. But yeah, it literally doesn't matter because I just use the plugin picker all the time. So I just do this. Add plugin, just open plugin picker. Then I just say EQ2. Then just automatically mouse goes there and just hit enter. And again, same thing. It opens outside as its own plugin. Wow. Found a big bug live, huh? That's pretty cool. Okay. I'll relay to him. Massive. Godspeed. I organized the right click menu so much, never used the plugin picker. Dude, the plugin picker is so good. I never have to use any context menus again. I just type what I want and hit enter. It just magically opens. I just hit EQ2. It's 3 keys. Ba ba ba. And then maybe if you count the space bar, that's 2. EQ space 2. Enter. Magically opens EQ. It's just so good. Never have to like hit F multiple times to find fruity parametric EQ2. No. Joey is Laser Hounds. Yeah, he along with Ferran. So it's Joey and Ferran. Ferran is the DJ. Joey is the hype man. So like Ferran is the one like that's actually DJing, the one behind the decks, and Joey's like main hype man to the crowd. And then for the Spain Dubs events, same thing. Like Joey's just like a hype man for like during the night. He'll like often come on the mic and say, "Come in on the mic. Come on the." I should not entertain this further. Okay, so we said Serum 2 FX, Serum 2 FX, and then this goes to FL. And within the Serum 2 effects, you can't see this at all, so I'm just gonna not bother. What is happening? Oh. Probably cause it's this band? Oh, cause I haven't assigned them. Fucking... Okay. I was stupid. Should work now, right? Oh, cause it's a high band. Got it. Okay, that works now. Awesome. Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Fucking step below. Oh, that's sick. That's so cool. Yeah, destructive interference. Let's go. I need your sample packs, dude. You do. I will give you the best possible like buying advice. Wait until Mega Nova is out, because I will update the Nova bundle to include Mega Nova in the bundle. So like it'll like be like $5 more, like $5 or $6 more expensive. Maybe I'll like bump it up to like $39.99, and then you will get the all four packs: Supernova, Hypernova, Ultranova, and Mega Nova now. So yeah. So instead of buying the Nova bundle now and getting Mega Nova on its own later, because right now the Nova bundle only has Supernova, Hypernova, and Ultranova. Mega Nova is in the works. It's coming out later this year. Sometime later, very later this year. Okay. So if you buy the Nova bundle now and you get the first 3 packs, then when you buy Mega Nova individually, that might be more expensive. So just wait till I update the Nova bundle to include Mega Nova, so you won't spend as much. There you go. Actually giving people good buying advice to save money on your own products. Never ever in anyone's wildest dreams. It's just I'm not a capitalist. Well, I'm not a wild savage venture capitalist. Definitely not. Terra Nova is a pretty good name. 2027 or 2028, because I'm not sure how fast I can restock on samples, but need all the Novas. Nova. Okay, and I also need to reverb this to just give it that shimmer. Maybe instead of Torriver, we could use Luxverb for this, for like more linear, as opposed to like so much blur. Nova 3. Nova 3. Samples for the whole family. Release a sample pack called Pico Nova, and it's just a single K. It's all like 20 millisecond micro samples. Ooh. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Ooh. Oh, that's sick. Okay. I'm going to save this preset just in case. This is Mega Nova Stab. And now I'm going to try like tweaking stuff. Brightness not needed. How about more size? Ooh. Increased diffusion. Oh, I love the like, it's like blurry but not Torover blurry. Oh, it's got this like evil character to it. Pablo's a sample dealer. It's like a direct dealer, but just with samples. I only deal in samples, okay? Just the only drug we're selling here is samples, okay? Perfectly healthy for the whole family. They are pretty addictive though. Like samples are very addictive. Oh, dude. I'm just gonna bounce the wet signal. Just like straight up. Straight up bouncing the wet signal. Paul sold me samples in a dark alley. Under the bridge. Under the table is where shit gets done. Ah! Yeah! Yes, dude. Ooh! She. I need more. I need something else. Is this track 204? Go for 205. Ooh, okay, so pick Pro Q. So I have the keyboard here. This is pretty useful. Ooh. 261. So this might be it. Okay. Just make a sonar pluck at that point. Like at that point, just make a sonar pluck. And then with like some breath sounds in there. Something like that. Let's do some recording. Look at all these recordings. So many. So much recordination. What? So many recordings. Ah! No? Ah! There you go. Very simple. Okay. Just 3 of them should do. And now I just process the ever-living shit out of this. That sounds pretty good. Okay. That was pretty good. Oh, that gave it like a new like breathy layer. Cool. Then just blur that shit. What did that take? 2 minutes? And some beatbox expertise. I'm not a beatbox expert, but that was pretty cool. Okay, now let's try. Let's try layering this. Dong. I kind of don't like how I just like, you know, that's what kind of happens there. So this time we might just want to use some like chroma, like pitch map to retune that. Bam! Just everything else, delete. Yeah, that's perfect. That is literally perfect. Sick. Sick. Okay. So this one time, it worked. Who needs sample packs when you got a mouth? Yeah, you can ask Toki about that one. He has the better beatbox snares. I can do some pretty good impressions, but he's got that like mic crunch. My mic is too clean. Any other bug you want to relay to FL besides patch and wrong samples being picked sometimes? Yes. So you're not seeing this very well because it's on the like tiny mixer, but I'll make it bigger for you. Just give me a sec. Okay. One more. I've got one more thing, like as they like to say, one more thing. So, you know how it has to do probably with the plugin picker again, but I actually haven't tested it with the context menu. Let's say you want to add up a plugin, okay? EQ2. Cool. Now let's say you want to replace that plugin with something else. So you click on the same slot, replace, and go with something else. All pass phase. Okay, that works. That works correctly. Okay? That works correctly. But now, if I use the plugin picker again, I right click and then go EQ2. Hit enter and it opens. As you can see, it's here. But now you go to replace it. So you right click on the same slot. And now I go all pass phase. And instead of replacing the plugin, it inserts it below that. And the other plugin stays. This has been driving me insane lately. So, like, really, both bugs have to do with the plugin picker, really. So, there you go. There might be some, like, plugin picker fixes to go through. So, yeah, those two things. There's also a bug where the name stays, but the plugin changes. Huh. I don't think I've experienced that one. Like, to me, the name only stays if you've actually changed it. So say you open up EQ2 and then you change the name of this. Rename. You do whatever in there. And then sometimes the name will stay. See? When the plugin changes but it has a custom name, then the name stays. That makes sense to me. I don't think that's a bug. I think that's just how it's supposed to work. But not with default names, though. But yeah, that plugin picker thing, that drives me insane. Just you insert something on the plugin picker, and then you want to replace that same thing because you got it wrong. So you go for another plugin, and then it doesn't replace, it just inserts below. This has been driving me insane lately because I use the plugin picker a lot. It just speeds up things so much. But yeah, it's just every time I get a plugin wrong, I have to delete or like just do this so the bug happens, and then I have to manually delete the plugin above, which is the one that I wanted to replace. You know, for me the default name stays sometimes. Oh, strange. So really, if I take this now and I just delete the initial the initial attack, and I just do this, we basically have a sonar plug now. Thanks, FL. Now we have a sonar plug. Yeah, no, I'm saving this as a part of the sample, like of the sample pack. Immediately. Trim side noise. Just like straight up. Alt F. I am immediately doing this. Then amp, I'll just do -3, -4 dB. Cool. Just give me a minute. Maybe we should keep playing the Bejeweled music. Dude, honestly, I'm this close to just replacing the soundboard background music with just this. With just this. Just Bejeweled twist. It's just really like... It like motivates you to get work done. It's just like, get up and do your shit. Just work. Yeah. This is FX. This is a downlifter, right? Downlifter 1. Let's just go for... Unless I actually put it in the name, probably no one's gonna realize that was beatboxed into existence, so... What's the reverb here? Oh, it's because it's armed. Okay, got it. Oh, so sick. Okay, now I'll get the breathy thing in there. Meganova, effects, down the foot. Awesome. Also, I might have to rename the sample so it actually says what note it is, because it has the C in there. So just okay, file _C. There you go. It's _C. Yeah. Maybe just pitch it up to an E flat. Oh, that's a natural E. Wow. Okay, Xylent. We need another kick here. And we need to cut this space out. Do a barrel roll. Okay, it needs like a zap or like a click. You know? Maybe this does need the zap. Ah. It needs a click. It needs a click. I could just take a snare and just take the attack from it. That's what you say you can easily relay the bugs to them. I also nagged about Free Rapper being 2 FPS. But that problem kind of solves itself when you turn on Make Bridged. So you just go here and you go here, processing Make Bridged, and then it's all of a sudden back to 60 FPS. So really, it probably has to do with the plugin being contained into the FL process. Because what this basically does is, as you can see in the top left, loads the plugin in a separate process. So like if you go to like the task manager, there will be a process, like a separate process dedicated only to Ozone Imager, right? So it probably has to do with like process nesting. So I would call it like the plugin being nested inside the main FL process. So that might be some like lower level stuff. Then again, I am not a programmer. I am not a developer. Okay, just like disclaimer. I have no clue what I'm talking about. just want to put that out there with complete honesty. I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about when it comes to that. Okay, I'm just making educated guesses that may sometimes be very wrong. Well, that took a while. I think we got it in the end. Or like we got pretty close to what was in my head. Let's just take just a snare and rip out everything and but the okay. Okay. Chat's being funky. Half of my messages don't send. W Cloudflare. Does YouTube also work with Cloudflare? I think Google just has their own servers. Could it be that you've got top chat enabled and not live chat? Because YouTube has that distinction. Like on at the top of chat, you can switch between top chat and live chat. Live chat shows all of the messages. top chat then just shows like what YouTube deems just to be good or like the best messages. Half a messages get an error while sending. Oh, that's funky. Yeah. Not the right thing here. What I put here is impact. The zap's just not it. Just try it. Plugin Picker and Patcher works fine for me. Are you on the latest hotfix? The latest hotfix came out like 4 or 5 days ago. I'm on the latest version, 25.2.4, build 5242. Would the A5 kick zap work? Just to test it out. It would. So just have to figure out how I made this. Because that's a much punchier. That's a much punchier layer, for sure. So I gotta just figure out how he did that. Just like try to follow the sine wave sweep frame by frame. A zap EQ. That zap is linear and too clean, so it sounds a bit boring. Which one? This? But it just has that tiny low punch. Oh, the old one. This one's fine. Yeah. Cause I'll tell you what the difference is. The old one is mine. So I've just gotta figure this out. I mean, this one also sounds pretty clean. Okay, so let's just try. It's kind of like a hybrid between a zap and a kick. Okay, let's just analyze this like clinically. Okay, it's got a high-end tame. So let's just try to replicate it. So we basically take a sine wave, right? And where does it start? Pretty much at the very top. Okay, so we just do is probably just stop. Okay, envelope, chorus both ways. Okay, we basically have half the sound already, but now high pass to remove the DC offset. Now, the only thing that's left is to just figure out the exact curve. That's a kick, basically. That's pretty close to an F. What was it? 43.6 hertz? Oh, fucking nailed it, son. Nailed it. Okay. That's pretty close. Well, there you go. The beginning is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. We figured out, we got the secret sauce. We found the secret recipe to the Krabby Patty. Fucking hell. Alright. So now we just gotta adjust the sustain time and we're done. There you go. Well, that didn't take very long. That was actually kind of easy. Okay, I see. Now the thing is just dynamics, basically. The thing is just dynamics. But I can probably just adjust that with an automation clip. Okay, so just compare. We're reverse engineering AU5 Zapper right here. You heard it here first. Okay, so the sample length is pretty similar. Now, just need to do this, and then take to the sampler. Okay, first of all, the sample star I might have to adjust. Just fucking trim site noise. There you go. Just zero across that. And there you go. Okay. Now. Boom. 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 Big shot. That's big. Don't need it to be that big. There's a little bit of attack. There's the slightest attack. So we just lead with that. Okay. And now. Wow. The difference is uncanny. And then I am seeing a little bit of squaring off, which suggests to me some level of saturation. Some very slight saturation there. So I'll probably do a very slight destructor. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh yeah, boy. Fucking. Where was the. Here. I finally found what was wrong with Edison not taking keystrokes. Hey, here's another bug you could forward. Sometimes, for no reason at all, in Edison, the allow the plugin to handle keystrokes before the host does button, this will just like randomly turn off for no reason at all. And then I'll spend like a few seconds wondering why my keystrokes don't work on Edison, why I can't delete or like copy paste anything on Edison, because I'll just think you accidentally click it. Did I? I would have to like go back on the, but this was off when I reopened it. I don't know, Chief. I don't know. That's more restored than before. This ain't no hardstyle kick, brother. That's a sick zap. You're probably doing trying to drag the screen or something. You sure? Oh. That's nearly 1-to-1. Holy smokes. That's almost 1-to-1. It's uncanny. It's uncanny. I'm gonna samples. Effects. Zapper 2. And it's almost 1-to-1 to Austin's. Okay, so this effects Zapper 2. It's a little bit tamer, isn't? Not as bright. Then again, so does this happen to you in the mixer window where you use the mouse wheel? You use the mouse wheel to scroll through, but for 1 millisecond your cursor goes over a pan knob on one of the tracks, and now one of your sounds is panned. Your cursor goes over a pan knob on one of the tracks. So like here, right? I just scroll to reposition the plugins. But then I'll be like, and then I'll pan a sound. I don't know. Use the mouse wheel to scroll through. 1 millisecond, your cursor goes over a pan knob, and now one of your sounds is panned. What has happened to me is I've been noticing, because of my Tourette's, some of the like ticks I have with my hands, I'll end up like accidentally hitting a pan knob. as I move over, I'll like misclick, and then just all of a sudden just hard pan something. But that's just a me thing more than anything. That's a good ass zapper. Yeah. That's goated. You definitely misunderstood what I meant by scrolling. Oh, so like this. So like this. To be honest, I keep the mouse stationary really when I'm scrolling through, so I guess it's not as much of an issue for me. And also I have the like Logitech mouse with infinite scroll, so I can just do like Wii, right? And it's just like an unlocked scroll wheel, right? So I can just whoosh, whoosh. So, yeah. I don't have that, unfortunately. That's more like it. Wow. I predicted 4 bars by the 3-hour mark. 2 bars. Maniacal. This is just maniacal. But hey, we figured out pretty much all of the like sound design. So we've laid the foundation to just continue on with the build up quicker. This has to be louder. Humst Dareth. Oh. And then yeah, another whoosh. Did I end up processing this? What is happening over there? Now there's a bunch of it's Pablo Hell. That's gonna be my next one. What if... Dun dun bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum, or something. Whatever. Trim all noise. Oh! Oh! Brother! That Atmos fade-in was sick. Woo! Yeah, no, dude, that was like straight up out of like 2012. Xylan falling apart. Whoa! This is so old school Xylan coded. It's just the fucking. Where's this track 50? Okay, I'll go for track 51. Also, I'll do the remove all Edison instances. Yeah, because there were a bunch of Edisons there. Track 51, Meganova, stab build up, lower octave. Will we reach 500 mixer tracks with this one? Probably not. Probably won't get anywhere close. Did reach 412 with my album outro song. Every tiny like just thing gets its own mixer track. That's what I'm doing now with Meganova, yeah. And the thing with Meganova is that I'm also doing basically all of the like recording things and like sample compositings. I'm doing within the same project. The like source for the Star Nuke, that's all on the same project as the song, so there's a lot of mixer tracks that are just not going to the actual song. Still, I believe some sort of clap hit. Just. Dub Switcher say sent your friend request if you wanted to tell any bugs and stuff to him. Alright, sick. I saw it. It's just that I'm still with this. I'll get to that once I'm done streaming. Okay, not the clap itself, that's obvious, but like just maybe some teeny. No, it's not. What were the clicks I used for displace? Down, down. Especially the wow. especially this. It's got a very pointy thing. That's a bit better now. Noticeable, yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling this now. And then for each tail, it's just a slightly different. You know, well, I gotta go get some sleep. I have an exam tomorrow. I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. to study more. Actually, not recommended. Actually, it's that was worse for me. It was best for me to just study the whole thing the night before and just get a good night's sleep, and just, you know, that just ended up being better to me. Then again, just see you Wednesday. See you Wednesday. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up pretty soon because I am done with this. I have to do it because I haven't studied enough. I see. All right, see you Wednesday for the Toki stream, right? Yeah! Yes! Which is now hats in here. Okay, now I just have to replicate the... Oh, I see, because I haven't automated this. Bum, bum, bum. Do I have any brands? I don't, and I probably should. Last week we talked about maybe doing some cinematic samples. We probably should do that next week. Next Tuesday, we should just have a little time for that. We got the hats in here, and call it a day. I don't know, Jared. Where's everybody going from the Saturday streams? Just there's so many people on Saturdays. And just everyone just wants their feedback. Just vamoose. Unhealthy practices. You learn so much here. Zapper did so much here. Okay, we set the hat. That's a very short hat. Do you have a more open one? They're all closer. This is the only open hat I have. Oh, it's probably because I've shortened it myself. I haven't. Okay, so just I can lengthen that. It doesn't hit as hard. Okay. So just reverb it then. This is the play. Copy this and it's on this position. Just fucking do that. Oh. That's the kind of power. What if you had clock ticks fade in along with the hats? Oh, because we're counting down. 3, 2, 1, boom. Star nuke. Yeah. That makes total sense. How have I not heard? How have I not thought of this? Or am I taking clock though? Where is it? The other way around. Instead of I'm so hungry right now. All right. I mean, it kind of makes sense that this stream was weaker than the others because I changed the time. So people really like don't really watch it this time because I had to change the schedule because I had to go somewhere. So yeah. And the click is not routed. Is it? It is not. Just put that in sidechain. Who cares? There we go. I mean, in my mind, it'll be worse for EU viewers, but better for us, for people in the East. Then it's just that people are just not used to the schedule. Then a bit of autopan. Or like... This was sync. Base was 0. Sounds too much like a regular clock. I want this to sound less like a clock. More like a maybe Big Crush. It's the Blue Crusher. Ooh. There's a tiny layer in the background. Not even notice it. You just go along with it. Just like maybe think it's some shakers. Alright, that's it.
Super. Hyper. Ultra.
Yeah, this slaps. This slaps, dude. And then just imagine this repeating. Like here with the 3 da down down 2 da down dum 1 dun dun dum psh, boom. Yeah, dude. What? I'm sorry? What happened? What happened here? Hello? Oh. I see. Still? Nothing? Oh. Okay, there's just an automation is actually bringing that down. Somewhere in here. Oh, this is what I don't like about Make Unique, dude. Anything I do in like a new section, suddenly there's some sort of weird thing happening elsewhere. It just bugs me to no end. This is what I really don't like about Make Unique. The easiest solution is to just bring it back up. There it is. Again, dude. Oh. That one's on me.
Meet modus.
Modus. Must keep saying that every time it plays. Why was this not louder before? Yeah. Why was this not louder before? Drops are quieter than the build-ups. This always happens to me. I always have this happen where the build-ups are louder than the drops. I just fixed that in the stem mix. Forget about it. It's not this doesn't even end properly, but yeah, this slaps. Yeah, that's like whoa, hype. We're about to enter like fucking cyber hyperspace. And then with the variations here. Boom. Switch this. Yeah, dude. This is where it's at. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I shall see you this Friday, February 13th, the day before the Day of Love. Dude, we're going to have a very special Saturday feedback hour. February 14th, the day of the lovers, the loving feedback day. Feedback for you may only send to feedback if you can only send to feedback if you're single. Saturday, feedback hour, Valentine's Day special. You better send me your best love tunes. All right. I've been Paul, aka Modus. I shall see you this Friday. Until next time.